Alright, so had to cut the previous episode a little bit short. Let's see. What is the next objective? Ah, yes. I have to transport nano ceramics. Okay, well. While I'm here, I can also sort out the shortages. After all, 10,000 to work up here, it's a little bit small for some things I want to do. So, no urbanization. Well, we can resolve that later. For the time being... Oh yes, I need fish, and then the fine food will get resolved. I can do that later. Yes, the rejuvenators are low. I am perfectly aware. Let's see, where's my actual... It's nutrient powder... stuff. I really don't want to create an absolutely new production line just because in between episodes I forgot about where to put things. You know what? This will show... Actually, wait. No, I didn't create any. That's right. That's why the demand is... Yeah, that's why the demand is so... very much like that. Just because I just straight up didn't place it down. Okay. I am, though, running out of space here. So you get that ready. I don't need it yet, I think, but it's still better to do early. Okay, get these two. Now, need more people. Easy solution. Darn, I forgot that also makes them require more power. Okay. And power also requires people. Right. And I can't pause. Okay, I need tundra for this. Okay, so I just can't do anything in this zone. Aside from rice. To actually improve anything. Well, and I can make a few of these. But, yeah, looks like I'll have to go to the next zone. Actually, no. Nano ceramics from over here. Let's see. Feldspar. But how many? How many? By the way, in vanilla, for this, you would just put this in the frost area, so. I'll just dump all of it. And then I'll go up here, because, well, if I need the special thing, I'll just go grab it. Up here. Okay. So, my population is rather limited, but look at all these new workers. Now, I don't quite have spare fish to send abroad, but now I do. bump up the fish exports. That'll help resolve there.
Attention. Under provision of specific consumer goods detected.
Make more of these. Canned fish. Well, they're called sustenance packs, but come on, we all know that's canned fish. Like, let's be reasonable here. It's canned fish. Okay, so molybdenum requires another mine, which inevitably will require logistics. So, place this over here. The further away from other logistics and the closer to things, basically, not only does it give logistics, but the closer it is to buildings, less logistics it requires. So that should have gone down. Now I can place this mine, but oh no, I forgot I have to place down a couple of houses. Do I have the fish for this? I haven't checked. But have you considered that neuroimplants will give me more people? So, oops, wait. I don't think this has heat. And then place that down there.
Our control and communication systems in space will be operated with these interfaces.
Now you see, that barely gave a surplus for this zone. And maybe you got a glimpse of just how much the deficit was back at home. I simply cannot afford to place down a small number of these, but it's ridiculously expensive. Look at that. To truly get production going, I need a lot of money. Well, that and these things, but those are secondary. Now, for some reason, the game wants me to build an Arctic community center, which, fine, I suppose. It's should give me a few more workers on that. I'll just get it to get the quest over with.
Times like these, it's important that people live closer together, especially with terrorism at our very doorstep.
Now, I do need some more metal foam, and I just can't afford the money to expand production, so this will give on net 32, 33. Okay. Place that over there. Next up,
So what brings you here today?
can't afford to promote. Okay. Look at that huge deficit.
Registered.
It's so big.
Wow, awe-inspiring. It's not Waller. You're old. Oh, hi.
Oh yeah. These basic environmental protector volunteer people will get upgraded into scientists. But now I've got a deficit of this. However, I need money to expand it. And yes, I could get rid of that deficit if I just canceled this. But it's better to just prepare for how many I need. So, I need money. If the people over here can provide me money. Oh, never mind. Never mind. This requires smart drones. Does anyone have microchips? I'm going to real mod makers. How am I supposed to be expected to have that already at this point in the game?
Unfulfilled demand for specific consumer products.
Yeah, I don't have those. They need more services. Do I have? No. I need. Let's see. Do all these people have urbanization? Probably. Okay. Yeah, no need to spread it out too much. I can't promote because I need more pores. Okay. Arbitrary bureaucratic regulations are my favorite type of bureaucratic regulations. I mean, this was also the case in earlier Anno games, like, I think it was like 14 something or other. But in that one, it actually did kind of make sense. You can't have everyone be a noble, that's not how you feel society works. So hey, maybe something similar is going on here. It would really surprise me though, with the whole aesthetic they're going for. Okay, now I need more fruit. And then, let's see, what else? Process more of that. And then I'll just squeeze that in there for the future. Oh yeah, prices are changing, but I ignore that. Again, not strictly speaking that at the moment, but just it's fine. And then I need fish, right? Okay, that was a weird audio thing. Okay, I need graphene. Well, alright, so, yeah, basically, Global Trust was a thing in a previous Anno game. They ignored the environment, and so, basically, by the time of this game, They've gone bankrupt, and this dam is now out of their hands. So, I'll just do this little task while I wait for some currency to accumulate. I'll just do this little first stage.
You do good work. Yes, yes.
Okay, so now I need to wait for this quest to expire and maintain a whole bunch of workforce. And I have the money. So while I wait for the energy quest to move along, I will go up here. Can't expand into those islands because I need graphene, and for that I need to do the naval combat. I don't want to do the naval combat. Anyways, place that down. Am I in a deficit of anything I actually care about? That goes a tiny way to feeding the hunger.
My deepest thanks for all you've done for us.
Consumer analyses show unfulfilled demand for specific commodities.
Yes, I'm not feeding these people what the scientists actually want, which is they want sushi. But no, their hunger for sushi will not be satisfied.
We're opening the big Arctic treasure chest very carefully.
Getting a few scientists, just 25 people per building. You might notice a workforce 15, workers 10, because they're putting in overtime and such. These 14 workforce, 20 inhabitants, because the scientists here aren't just my operators.
It's cold up.
And they're actually have their own things going on. So, from a strictly workforce point of view, I am losing out by promoting and not providing any other services. That is true. But I'm still going to do it because of this quest. I want to get it out of the way.
We're opening the big
You might ask, oh, what's the point of doing quests? Just go independent, but
Yo,
no.
this area's custodians only. They may not. Stuff those stupid rules. We're in big trouble here. Got a minute?
While I wait for that to go up, I will accept this quest.
I'm not really allowed to tell you this, but I've had it up to here with all that Arctic custodian low. The fact is, this climate stabilizer here is not crazy. I'm not like any kind of expert, but I'm pretty trusted with monitoring this thing. Much straight coming my way anyway. And as messed up as it is, I thought we'd call in the court to help us out. As long as no one tells Dr. Iceman.
Alright, so basically, I've been kind of fed up with just staring at these weather balloons, so that's why I'm doing this quest now. And also just while I wait for more of these boxes to spawn in. And I do find it funny that they acknowledge that I just have not been trading with this guy at all.
Sweet. I could really use your help here.
Yeah, it turns out you can't just go to space just because you feel like it. You actually need to do a little bit of work on getting the metals to work. But this area up here, if anywhere is able to make it work, it will be here. So that is what we will do. Well, that and the special neuro implants, because this building right here, you might notice, it gives 4. This gives 6. But only 75% maintenance increase. That's huge. I love it. Now, the next part of the quest line is create these super alloys
Sorry, but
and then ship that back.
Anthony Good, Secretary of Pan-Terrestrial Commerce. It's my duty to inform you that your company is now listed on the world markets. Come to my office and we'll talk details.
Now, I want more space before I can expand more, but I need certain materials to do so.
Get our ships out of there, and in one piece.
So this is where these come in.
Bunch of rats laying hand on them.
So I think I'll demonstrate why exactly let's just say I'm not the biggest fan.
Battle stations. Don't let anyone escape. See, 2,000 frontiers without any Imperial transportations included. Send them to the seabed before they use the Imperial ship. I got you back.
Now those are the standard lines that open when you do the first quest battle. He's not actually here because I skipped that. Attack that. There we go. And then I cast heal. And then I go this way. Now you see, when you sit down to play Anno, really sit down and play this. You might notice some of these guys are actually getting pretty low. Kind of need to spam heal. And all these abilities, use if you have massive surplus. This, use it so you don't have to use heal. By the time you notice, you'll probably have to use heal anyways. And oh, shoot, that's what those are for. No, shoot that. There we go. And you have to manually move your ships to collect materials. Yeah, I can't be bothered to that out normally. And yes, they don't auto-target storages. Learn to spot them. Now there are quests. They have time limits which you can cheese by doing exactly what I just did there. The ones like find things on land. There is zero reason not to delay those until the very end.
Nothing you can solve with drill and hammer. Need some guns, Ivan.
I have enough.
Nice work, boss.
Let's see, what about this quest?
Bye. Say.
Again, save that for later. Now, the quests are randomized, so you might actually get some that are more combat focused. But if they aren't, just save them for the end. There is zero rush. They try and make it sound like there's a rush, but there isn't. Take your time. Never rush this. It's not even a combat thing, it's a puzzle thing. Now these you can't control, it just spawns in some friendly submarines, which I think are from the previous Anno, where it introduced the, what was it? Global Union or whatever? Yeah, these are from that game. So is the basic Tier 1 building materials start the game using, by the way. That was like a late game item. Of the Ecopath, I think it was. Okay, so. Okay. Ignore the fact that it's claiming that I won. Ignore it, it's lying. I didn't. Because there's still loot. And if you have power-ups, especially if it's reaching the maximum, use them. They exist to be used. If I remember right, the EMP does actually do some damage, so that's actually kind of good. Yeah, just take it slow. Use resources if you can spare it, otherwise save them. But this is lower difficulty stuff.
Coordinates confirmed. Underway.
Alright, and then while I wait for those... Now a vehicle.
Certainly, but who could handle such dangers?
And there we go. Just put the money in the bag.
Green to go. Green to go. Target acquired. On our way. Full speed ahead. Talk about the right place.
Put the barrels in the bag.
Container loaded. Loading concluded. Loading concluded. Roger. Loading concluded. Holding you take care of it. No one messes with you.
And leave.
You shot him.
Alright, I should have enough materials to now actually do something useful.
Incredibly, awesomely cool. Like, yeah. Can I get you on board for that? It'd be cool to have some backup.
Sorry, my guy, but I kind of have bigger concerns, like, how can I make these cool thingies?
Attention.
And is it really ethical to completely deplete the Arctic just to slightly convenience my people that I actually care about? And the answer is yes. Full send.
Transfer route.
I do now need to create super alloys, so I do actually need more workers, but let's check over here. How much more money am I going to make? The dam ought to help. It'll give some electricity. I'm not counting on it.
I like that. Yes, yes, hello and such. Now tell me, will you take on this assignment?
Let's see. What was the step in the rejuvenators that I completely forgot about? Ah. The hydro... what's it? Acid. Right. Right.
Under provision of specific consumables detected.
Okay, I have the graphene. Set this up. Send the boat over here. Then, oh, look at all this new area. Full of trees, unclaimed by anybody. It's all pristine. I'm gonna build a suburban housing development area here. And the Lorax can't stop me. I will copy-paste suburbia. You know what? I forgot about the actual copy-paste tool. Because it's not the same one as in Anno 1800. Right. Forgot about that.
Competitive edge, sharply.
And copy paste. I'm not even copy pasting, I'm just building a ton of housing. I'm doing my part to fight homelessness. Joining the war on homelessness. How bad can I possibly be? Let's see. Did I remember to stock up on rice? Well, not too late now. Food is plentiful. It just might not be plentiful for these people. But one of the benefits of putting up a new island is I don't have to cram everything into that tiny, tiny space. I can just put it over here. Oh, right, over here I opened up that, and it's barely any logistics. No, it was up here. Barely any logistics, but it's enough to make it complain. And we can't have that now, can we? Oh, right, water. I didn't do enough of that. I'll just do these before I forget. And then that means upgrade. I need more power. Cram these in. And then pick that up.
Object location 5.
Look at all this money.
Roger.
Loading concluded. Container loaded.
Roger.
Alright, now that I have money, I will come up over here. And I can create super alloys. Because normal alloys just weren't cutting it. Oh, okay, that's, oh, okay. Okay, now I have the power, I just need, ooh, that's a lot.
Transfer route inefficient. Cause missing goods. Attention. Under provision of specific consumer goods detected.
Yeah, I get it. Rapid expansion does tend to put a strain on tight resources. That happens. What do you think? Me running low on things was a surprise? Do you think I build for all that much surplus? Why on earth would I build for surplus? Remember, this is a megacorp. We build for good enough. And I'm already low on building materials. Maybe I should expand it. It'd also be kind of cool how that looks. Doesn't really give me a whole lot of temperature, I guess. Yeah. So that's not why I have it. Okay, so I have surpluses of everything except people. So that means I need to do what comes naturally for people who have surpluses and consume it. Look at this surplus. I'm starting to get an even higher balance than I started the episode on, and that is all... Well, actually, let's not even sell ourselves that short. There is expansion. There is... The balance is higher. There's new spot opened up. And the revenue's higher even with me spending... Well, can I even say I'm spending more than I need? Yes, I absolutely can say I'm spending more than I need. Just look at that. It's not, strictly speaking, necessary. But I do it anyways. And yes, I did turn on the whole pallets of materials in the wilderness thing for this zone. Just imagine me having to do all of this slowly. But soon, I will find an excuse to not have to come here again for quite a while.
The production is running? Good. Besides launchpad and shuttle construction, metal like this has many other applications.
It is time. Not all of it, but most of it.
That's the tape. Metal deliveries are coming in at a good rate now.
Phase 3 is within reach, but coordinating all the different branches of your space program will be a tremendous task. You will have to delegate some responsibilities, like it or not.
I will have to delegate, and that will require Zone 3. In base game, it does not. In base game, it does not, because it's DLC content, this next zone. But in the mod, it does, so I'll be cutting things short here. Not even cutting things short, it's been almost 45 minutes. What am I talking about? This just felt like the best place to stop.